Welcome to 843 TV. I'm your host, Will Wareham with WHHI TV. We're coming to you today from the Sports Complex on Spring Island. We're going to be talking about the Health and Wellness Initiative here on Spring Island, which brings us to our first guest, who's Tammy Randolph. She's the Director of Fitness and Wellness here on Spring Island. We'll also be joined by John Perez and Catherine Fairmonte, and finally John Strother of Spring Island Realty. So stick around for more 843 TV, where communities come to speak.
(843 TV), where Bluffton comes to speak.
Where Spring Island comes to speak.
Where Hilton Head Island comes to speak.
Where Beaufort comes to speak.
(843 TV),
where communities come to speak. Welcome to 843 TV. Today I'm joined with John Strother, John Perez, and Tammy Randolph here in Spring Island. We're right in front of the Sports Complex at Spring Island. And Tammy, you're the Director of Fitness and Wellness here, right?
I am.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Fitness and Wellness program here on Spring Island?
So the program here at Spring really incorporates a variety of initiatives. When I first came to Spring Island, it was my goal to take a program which really wasn't existing at the time and to develop whole wellness within our members through these initiatives. So we focus on the wellness aspects such as spa services. We also, of course, focus on exercise and fitness training as well.
Okay, and John, that's got to be part of an appeal, right, for people who are thinking about coming down here, relocating down here.
Well, it's our biggest, one of our biggest selling points. It's large, it's filled with light, and I think Tammy has maybe 12 or 13 people that work here and that cover so many different areas. I don't know of another fitness program in this area that's as intensive as what she's developed here. It's incredible.
So Tammy, the Sports Complex has become one of the most utilized amenities on the island. What initiatives set the wellness program at Spring Island apart from other programs in the area?
So first and foremost, I have assembled a team of highly educated professionals in both massage and exercise, and they all come with a skill set that is more advanced than those which you would expect in a typical environment. With that, we have implemented evidence-based practice. All of them are expected to do that. We also work on the theory of exercise is medicine, and all of our programs work toward that goal. And we also have implemented a practice for our island athletes of all levels to make certain that they have improved performance as well as hopefully injury-free play as well.
Right. And John Perez, so you're a member of this highly qualified staff.
Yes, I'm very excited to be here, just to be part of a great professional group. Like Tammy said, a lot of people that are here, the trainers and fitness professionals and golf pros work at a very high level, so it's great to be part of this group.
Great. And so you're a TPI Level 1 clinical professor.
Professional, yes.
Professional, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A TPI Level 1 clinical professional. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the TPI program and what's involved there?
The TPI program was developed by Dave Phillips and Dr. Rose. They were able to put together a communication so that the golf pro and medical professional and the fitness professional could actually talk to each other and kind of figure out what is wrong and what could be made better to have the person move better, feel better, and play better.
Okay, so is this specific to golf?
Specific to golf, yeah. Titleist Performance Institute.
Okay. So John, Tammy, everyone involved here, can you tell us what you kind of categorize as a successful outcome with a mutual client here at the Sports Complex or in the Health and Wellness program?
I think it's becoming real popular, and I think the popularity of the program is getting there's excitement drawn to it because of its success.
Sure.
And people love to see success, and they get results, and it's the results that drives that success, and people obviously want to be part of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I would say, getting a little more detailed, when we, for instance, we have a mutual client who had not been a part of the TPI program, how we have in place here. What we have, we're going back a little bit, is our TPI program consists of a class that is designed with general exercises which will generally affect any golfer of any level. So we had a mutual client come in who had not seen either one of us and took the class for the first time at the urging of his wife.
Okay.
It pointed out a shoulder issue that he really just thought, oh, it'll take, it's age related.
With just a sore shoulder.
Right. It certainly did point out the fact that he needed further treatment on that. So I referred him to John, who has since worked with that particular client.
Yeah, I got a chance to work with that client and actually find out that there was actually some muscle tightness. We were able to kind of release that, relax that, and actually get it back to it wasn't guarding or painful. And I was able to say, hey, you can go back to Tammy and actually work on some strengthening to help maintain that full range of motion that we were able to get. Wow. And now they're playing better and feeling better, and those are the results that we like to hear and we get a lot of.
Now, so in addition to all these resources that you have here, which is like, you've got the beautiful golf course, it looks like a croquet field that we're sitting on here, the sports complex, the tennis. These aren't just available to you. You've got it's almost like you're a part of a college athletic program or a professional athletic program with the full 100% well-rounded team at your at your service. Is that right?
That is absolutely right. We take a multidisciplinary approach. My background is in athletic training as well, so that's very important to me to work with our island athletes, and not just with the golfers. We work with the equestrian, we work with the tennis players, we work with everybody. We want everybody playing injury-free, so that's why we team up with our...
Yeah, it's been very, very helpful to kind of have these extra professionals around that when we can't figure something out, we can actually share and refer them to the next professional and actually just keep them playing and moving better and able to enjoy the beautiful Spring Island.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, another fabulous amenity out here on Spring Island. Thank you all very much for joining me.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you. And
stick around for another segment of 843 TV. Welcome back to 843 TV. John Strother and Tammy Randolph join me again, and we're joined by Catherine Fairmonte, who is an NSCA certified strength and conditioning specialist and a licensed massage therapist.
Yes.
Catherine, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So, Tammy, we spoke in a previous segment about an initiative you called Exercise is Medicine. How is this implemented in the programs out here on Spring Island?
So this is very important to me due to our proximity to the healthcare providers of our residents. While we're not terribly far away, we are, the exclusivity of our island is what our members they seek after that. Sure. So we actually become an important liaison between the healthcare provider and our residents. Mm-hmm. So that makes it so very important to me. Also, with gathering and assembling this team of professionals who are have tools that they can use that are more advanced than other professionals like Catherine, we can implement a multidisciplinary approach to our training. Catherine is the perfect model to describe that program because she implements it so well.
So Catherine, can you tell us a little bit about your background?
Sure. My undergrad degree is in exercise physiology, and then went to grad school for exercise science. And it was after that I was in an environment that was just fortunate enough to work with a company that really fostered continuing ed and continuing to learn. And then I saw a need to expand on that. So I went to massage school, and that's kind of where, based on those and continuing ed experience, have kind of culminated into what I do with clients now.
Now let's talk a little bit about that.
Sure.
Then. What you do with clients here on Spring Island. How do you implement your experience and your approach with clients here?
The biggest thing is looking at the body as a whole instead of parts. And I think that is something that so often happens, whether it's with medicine or physical therapy even, it's so often it's somebody has pain in one spot, let's focus on that one spot and ignore the rest of the body. And my approach is to address the whole body and how each system interplays with each other and how someone's history compounds that, whether someone has had a baby 3 years ago, 30 years ago, if someone has had surgeries, what surgeries, and how those impact how someone functions. And kind of taking that whole body approach and reassessing the systems and getting everything functioning better as a whole rather than just getting one part to function better.
Sure. So exercise is medicine. I mean, John, to have this team as a resource for people who are interested in relocating to Spring Island has got to be a major trump card for you.
It's just, it's huge. I mean, it really is. And, you know, the percentage of people that come in here and use this facility, I mean, really use it and interact with Catherine and Tammy is incredible.
You mentioned
I mean, it's
something
over
like
90%.
90% usage
Yeah.
rate.
Uh-huh. Can you believe that?
That's not the case in the area where I live. I'll tell you that much. Now, Tammy, what are some other ways that exercise is medicine is being implemented here at the Spring Island?
So I mentioned before about us acting as liaisons with the healthcare providers. So we do work with the physicians who work with our clients, their patients as well, and we can collect vital information for them. We monitor blood pressure. We'll do fall assessment with our clients. We may monitor a particular presentation, which seems a bit abnormal, and direct that toward the healthcare provider, who can then further assess that and use it for diagnostic tools. We also are very, very fortunate to have other professionals on our team, such as William Stenek, who is a physical therapy assistant with one of our partnering physical therapists. And so he is a wonderful bridge between the actual patient with the physical therapist and then also with our facility. So it just accelerates their treatment programming.
Very cool. So Catherine and Tammy, so based on this theory of exercise as medicine, and for our viewers out there, do you have any recommendations or ideas that you want to instill on how this exercise as medicine approach can help them improve their lives?
Absolutely. I think the first thing is communicating with your medical team, your healthcare providers, and letting everyone that you work with that is involved in your health and well-being know that there needs to be open lines of communication and that is important to you. Right. Because we, like Tammy said, we talk not just with physicians, but also if someone's seeking physical therapy, if someone is seeking treatment for vertigo, we have talked with those people. When people go away for the summer, we communicate with the trainers that they are seeing in the place that they're going to visit for the summer. And making sure that the people that care for you know how important it is for your information to be shared so that everyone is working together, it creates a continuum of health that you can't beat.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tammy, I heard you reference your island athletes, and it really sounds like, a professional athletic team, training staff that you're offering these island athletes here on Spring Island.
I'd say in a sense it is, and I think that they would feel that way as well, because even the smallest successes that they have in their performance, whether, like I said, whether it's an equestrian or whether it's a golfer, it's big to them. So, I think that there are so many other activities for them to take part in, but we have a lot of folks who are involved in these athletic type pursuits. So we want to keep them healthy, pain-free, and enjoying their life here.
Absolutely. Well, this is fantastic. Thank you all so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
And stick around for another segment of 843 TV. Welcome back to 843 TV. I'm joined again by John Strother and Tammy Randolph. So, John, I hear that there was a Golf Week Raiders program out here last week. I'm not familiar with that kind of event. Can you tell us a little bit about the concept?
Yes. The ratings of your golf course, like we're one of the top 100 in the country, top 100 modern golf courses. And you get these rankings through people playing your course and rating it. And so Golf Week has a tremendous amount of people who will come out and play. and they're trained to recognize different things about golf courses, you know, the greatness of them or the ungreatness,
Right.
whatever it is.
Right.
So we're very private, we're kind of out of the way, and it's very difficult to get people to come here and play.
Sure.
So we made a conscious effort to go out and get some of Golf Week's raters here. It was a beautiful day, like today. I think one of them even had a hole-in-one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty fantastic. They all love the course, and it's, you know, it's Arnold Palmer's highest-ranked golf course, and he's done over 300. And so it's a really special place, and we want to make sure that it maintains its ranking in the top 100 modern golf courses in the country, mainly because our members are really...
It's a point of pride for them, right?
Yes, it is. It's
Yeah.
very important for them that they have the best. And,
Sure.
you know, and that goes with our fitness center here too. You know, so casual elegance and understated elegance are the things that are really key to them.
No, absolutely. And I just want to emphasize one more thing. This is an Arnold Palmer designed golf course, and it's the #1 Arnold Palmer golf course?
That's correct. He designed over 300 golf courses during his lifetime, and Old Tabby Links is the highest ranked of the over 300.
Yeah, what a fabulous ambassador for golf he was.
He was so proud of this. He owned property here. His family came here to vacation and spend time here. They really loved it while Winnie, his wife, was alive. Wow. It's such a special place, and due to our just exclusivity, it was very difficult to get people in here to play it that weren't members. So we're making a concentrated effort to go out and get them to do that. Yeah.
So that was a recent event.
Yes, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and you know, I've noticed that there's on the calendar there's quite a few events coming up. Is that right?
Wow, we've got it's Thanksgiving weekend. We're a real sports-oriented club, and Tammy is she's in charge of that. And
Okay.
I mean, this weekend or this week rather, it's incredible. What do you got going on here?
This is our busiest week on the island.
Okay.
And so it officially starts tomorrow evening. That being said, we have just been bombarded with guests already who
Sure.
are taking part in all of our amenities. So our big events which are coming up, we have a croquet tournament. This is going to be our first year that we have a little adult-child croquet tournament on Thanksgiving Day itself.
Fantastic.
Looking forward to that. And then, of course, our big event is Friday morning, our Early Bird Chase 5K run. It is has a long-standing tradition here on the island. We have had, most recently, 130 participants on this tiny little community out running on that Friday morning. So we anticipate that we're going to have a large crowd this year as well. After that, we have a home run derby, which is always fun to get grandparents and grandchildren alike out there hitting for their home run. And of course, prizes are awarded in all of these. And then we finish the evening with having a little youth fun night where all the kids come over and have a great time away from their parents and grandparents who will be at the Oyster Roast. So
that's fabulous.
Yeah, it's a great day.
So this is Thanksgiving week, and it's I think it's so appropriate that you emphasize the health and wellness portion of that after the indulgence that occurs on Thursday.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. So that may be a difficult question, but what's your favorite event of the week?
Definitely the 5K run. It is so fun to see everybody out there competing together, laughing, walking. We even have a category for paws and pals, which is the guest and his or her dog. So it's a lot of fun to see everybody out there together.
Okay, now John, the amazing real estate here is as exciting as all of these fun activities happening here at Thanksgiving week. Can you tell us a little bit about which properties we're going to learn about on this episode?
Yeah, today we'll talk about Four Fox Squirrel. It's a beautiful, very unusual property for Spring Island. Kermit Huggins designed this home. It's a very large, expansive home, but as you come up the drive, it's so understated. It's so low-key. You come up the door, you ring the bell, and then you hear somebody walking down to the door, and they open it up and you walk into the outdoors. There's this beautiful pool here, and the home just surrounds this wonderful tropical gardens. It's just an amazing home. It's on the marsh, beautiful marsh views. It has a 2-bedroom guest house, it's essentially a lap pool here, 2 stories. It's got a card room, a wine room, 2 offices, a huge master suite. It's just a really incredible structure. And Kermit Huggins designed a lot of homes in Sea Pines and in Port Royal Plantation on Hilton Head during the 70s. And they all incorporate bringing the outside in or the inside out. I'm not sure which it is.
Right,
but,
yeah. Well, and that's kind of probably by design, right?
Yes, exactly, by design, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that you know is definitely unique, or at least admirable about Spring Island, is how the construction and the homes really fit within the landscape.
Yeah, it is, and everything here is natural. The homes are screened from the roads, from each other, with nature curtains. So you're always, and it enables you, because everyone can't see everything, to build your dream homes. We have some spectacular homes here that are so different, from New England style cottages to little fishing shacks. You know, you put that in the shack in quotation marks.
Right. Yeah.
To huge concrete and glass structures looking over the marshes. Just incredible architecture in a place where you can really indulge all your architectural dreams.
Fantastic. John, Tammy, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you, Will.
And thank you for watching 843 TV, where communities come to